And we're back for another episode. In this episode I'm going to be doing the level 50 Dragoon quest. So I am here at the Observatorium in Central Cleophas, and I need to talk to Ulberic because he's where you do the Dragoon quests after you've unlocked Dragoon at level 30. And the gear I'm wearing is I have the full Dark Light set for Dragoon. I've got the Allagan belt and Allagan trousers from Binding Coil. I've got some pentamelded accessories which I made for my bard a long time ago, but they're useful for Dragoon because they have strength. And I've got the earrings from Titan Extreme, and I'm using the Holy Lance, which can be bought during doing the weekly quest to clear all three extremes. So I'm overly geared for this, so hopefully it'll be smooth sailing. So let's see what Ulberic has to say. So the quest is called Into the Dragon's Maw. I will get the Drachen Mail, which is the Dragoon chest piece artifact set, and Dragonfire Dive. It says delivers a jumping fire-based attack with a potency of 250 to all nearby enemies, cannot be executed while bound, and the recast time is 3 minutes. So it says Sir Ulberic wears a solemn expression on his face. So, Mithrie, an urgent message arrived from Estinian in your absence. He bids you come at once to the Steel Vigil. It would seem Nidhogg is on the move, and rather sooner than we had anticipated. It appears you have not yet fully become master of the dragon within you, and yet we are racing against time. I fear we have no choice but to do battle to the best of our current abilities, and without the Drachen Mail I promised. Now let us away. Estinian must know the truth of Ferndale, lest he fall for the great Yerm's seduction. Okay, so we need to go to the Steel Vigil, which is all the way up here at the north of the zone. So I'm going to quickly, I'm actually going to teleport to Dragonhead first, and then just run from there, save myself a couple of minutes. Thankfully, because I have a solid state hard drive, my zoning times are extremely fast, as you just saw. So we are headed right up here. As you can see, it's a short run from Camp Dragonhead. Okay, because there's a glowing line, assuming a second I get in here, it's going to be a fight. So, duty calls, commence battle for Into the Dragon's Maw. If your level is above 50, it will be synced. Mithrie's just strutting along, ready to do the fight. So, Ulberic, I have waited long for this day. You who fancy yourself an Azure Dragoon, the man whose cause you have taken for your own is a coward. He relinquished the power of the dragon of his own volition and watched as Thorndale burned. Do you not think it ironic that I was chosen as Azure Dragoon? I, an orphan who has naught of value to protect in Ishgard? I suppose I must give thanks, for it was the eye that revealed to me the truth, a truth so damning as to undo a lifetime of trust. I loved you as a father, but I can ill forgive you for Ferndale. As I understood it, you've kept even the Archbishop in the dark regarding the missing eye. Do you mean to take your shame to the grave? But I waste my breath. Prepare yourself, old man, for I shall lay waste to all things you hold dear. And once I'm finished with you, I shall do what no other Dragoon has succeeded in doing. I shall claim Nidhogg's head. He says, calm yourself, Estinian. Your rage renders you vulnerable to the dragon's influence. Mithrie's like, So here we go. Mithrie. In you I thought I had found kindred, someone beside whom I could fight the great Yerm. It is with a heavy heart that I relinquish that dream. Your affection for this coward has rendered you deaf to your own destiny. Very well. That we would one day cross lances was inevitable for the moment of our first meeting, as shall now find out who is the eye's true chosen. There can only be one. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some quick jumps. And another one. And stun. Side attack to increase my damage. And here we go. Normal combo. As is always important when doing fights, just avoid the AoEs. I'm gonna do a couple of dots on him. Okay, so far so good. Okay. I'm gonna stun again. Hit him from the side if I can. Right, I can't stun him, never mind. Yep, he's using Life Surge. I don't actually need to because I'm barely taking any damage from him. Good jump. Why not? So let's see, Dragon's Eye. I'm assuming I have to kill this thing, otherwise it's going to be a problem for me. That's usually how it goes. If you don't kill the extra things, they will just eventually kill you. Alright, so I shouldn't even run through the fires because it burns. Okay, so let's attack this Dragon's Eye. Okay, almost there. See, not a challenge for me because I'm really, really overgeared for this. Well, let's just finish in style, just because we can. Har. You're not gonna get anything on Mithrie. She's a master of nearly every art. So, a voice from within says, feeble creature, dost thou desire power? Look to thine anger and to thy hatred. Is there that thou shalt find it? O mighty Nidhogg, Lord of Dragons. Grant unto me thy blood, that I might be granted the claws and fangs wherewith to render thine enemies. Mithrie, this is impossible. It cannot be. Forgive me, Estinian. I have failed you once again. I am fine, Mithrie, somewhat shaken but otherwise whole of body. Suffice to say, I have much to reflect upon. Let us return to the observatorium. Cool. So let's now quickly return to Dragon Head and then we can run straight south to the observatorium. So yeah, just the perfect weather to do really epic quests. Dull, dark and snowing. Yeah, just what I always wanted. So yeah, and it's been fun being in Legacy so far. They did a really fun event yesterday in one of the houses. They did some random choreographed dances and Valentine theme gathering sort of thing, so it was really fun to be there. The girls did a very good job orchestrating the dance, so I say well done to you. So anyway, here is Olberic, so let's see what Olberic has to say. So when the being of darkness closed upon us, you appeared to me the spitting image of Haldrath, the Dragon's Eye, just as he depicted in the Holy Scriptures. I thought that mayhap the years had taken their toll on my mind, but behold, the soul of the Dragoon shines as it never did in all the years I bore it. It would seem you have achieved that which was thought impossible. You have awakened to the ability that none but the first Azure Dragoon possessed. Truly a momentous achievement. I can still scarce believe that you were able to summon the self-same Drachen Mail worn by Haldrath. I think that it had been sealed within the soul crystal all this time. I have borne witness to many more wonders over the years, yet none compares to you, my young Dragoon. Could it be that you are... mark no mutterings. I am certain that it was your indomitable sense of justice that resonated with the spirit of the first Azure Dragoon, prompting him to bestow the armor upon you. Yes, that is doubtless what happened. As the being of darkness faded, so too did Nidhogg's aura subside, and now his kind have ceased their stirring. Whether this was compelled by your awakening, I cannot say. I suspect we will learn the truth of it eventually. Estinian, my dear boy, whatever becomes of him, he will ever be as a son to me. I pray that he is somewhere out there still, and that he has not wholly forgotten the great man he once was. When that darkness brushed against me, the self-same torrent of emotions swept over me as those I experienced 20 summers past. But there was something else besides. There was a voice, and it lamented the rift that divides dragons and men. You will come to comprehend what I speak in due time. Till then, Mithrie, I pray that you will ever use your newfound strength in the name of justice. Okay, so let's complete the quest, and I'll get this Dragonfire Dive, and we can see how powerful it is when I get to try it in a moment. There you go, and I got the achievement Dragoon Age. So we got the latest Dragoon Age. So it says complete the Dragoon quest into the Dragon's Maw. So that's done. So looking at the achievement career opportunities to finish all job quests at level 50, I've only got Monk and Black Mage to go, and then I'll get the title the Professional. But something else I will also get is by getting all classes finished to 50, you also get this item here called the Paragon's Crown, which you can see has +8 of nearly every single stat except for +7 Piety. So it's just a nice crown to mark the achievement of, yes, you have leveled everything to 50. So I'm going to quickly just check what this one looks like, this other jump. So now I've got so many jumps, so I'll just put them all in the same bar. And so let's see. So if I put this here, let's try it now. Dragonfire Dive. Wow, look at that. That's cool, isn't it? So one thing else I'm going to try and do is I need to do a free mode attack. So where can I do it? I guess I'll take my time on these monsters, these sort of higher level monsters over here, to see if I can finish the whole combo. Okay, so I'm going to start with Impulse Drive, then Disembowelment, and then Chaos Thrust. How awesome is that? So yeah, so Chaos Thrust is actually a it's the third. I've got 2 sets of combos now as a Dragoon, so I'm going to put this there, and this one here. Actually, I'll probably move these along. So I'll move this over there. It's important when you're messing around with your key bindings to just be able to quickly remember where each one is. And the way I do that is to make sure I've got the same key bindings for similar moves all the time. So for example, I always have my healing ability here, such as Second Wind. I always have my stun there, and I always have my ranged ability there. So, okay, let me quickly return to the town, and then I'm going to try on the Drachen Mail, and then just store it in the armoire. And one thing to remember, that before you can store anything in the armoire, you need to repair it, otherwise it won't allow you to store it. So quickly go there. There we go. Thankfully there is a repair guy right next to the entrance to the inn room. Let's quickly repair everything. Repair all. I wish there was a repair everything button. Maybe they'll add it one day. Okay, so back in the inn room yet again. I hope one day I can actually start these episodes from my own personal house. So anyway, let's quickly try this on just for the sake of the look. So there you go. That's the Drachen Mail. That's how it looks when you wear it. So yeah. So of course everything looks awesome on Mithrie, but I'm going to go back to what I was wearing. So to store stuff in the armoire, simply right click, store an item, and then I want to just store the Drachen Mail. Yes. And that's it. So another class to 50, another level 50 quest done, 2 to go, and then all of them are done, and after that just need to finish all the relic quests. So anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.